Welcome to my new modded Minecraft series. This is the start of a brand new adventure, and I'm really excited to share it with you. We've got a ton of awesome builds and machines planned, and since this is all running on my multiplayer server, you might even see some of my friends pop in along the way. For today's video, I'll be giving you a tour of the builds and farms I've put together so far. I'm really proud of how everything's come along, and I'm hoping you'll like it too. This island is just the beginning. Eventually it'll be packed with machines and farms cranking out all kinds of blocks and items to fuel some even bigger projects out in the world. So let's jump right in and take a look around. Most of the power on the island is generated right here. Using 6 level 9 boilers, I'm able to produce a massive 786,432 stress units. The blaze burners fueling the boilers are kept running with an infinite lava source that I've also been pumping into some tanks. I'm even storing extra water here. The build itself is pretty square overall, but I tried to make it more interesting by adding some details with copycat steps and bytes. I'm especially happy with the granite banding that wraps around the whole structure. Thanks to the immersive paintings mod, I was able to add a custom sign for the place. I've been calling it the pump. It's simple but fitting, don't you think? Alright, with the power station covered, let's check out the workshop. This building is very obviously unfinished. It doesn't even have a roof yet, and it's a bit tight in here, but it gets the job done. For now, this is where I craft most of the create parts I need, so it's a pretty essential space, even if it's not much to look at. The main feature in here is my sifter. It's hooked up to a single cobblestone generator, and it's been working overtime to produce most of my metals. As you can see, I've been stockpiling the results, and honestly, it's been doing an amazing job considering how simple the setup is. Next up is the sturdy sheep farm. It's just up the path here. This farm is going to be a big deal for a lot of the projects I've got planned for this series. From train casings to sample drills, I'm going to need a steady supply of sturdy sheets, although probably not this much. The whole setup's pretty compact, fitting into just a 5x12 space. My infinite lava source pumps lava here in front of this drill, which has the waterlogged leaf. The drill breaks it, it gets grinded up, turned into dust and stored here. It also gets turned into some extra obsidian, which goes back around and gets grinded again. That dust gets sprayed with some lava, smacked twice, and turned into sturdy sheets. We have a ton in there, more than we'll actually ever need, which is exactly what I ended up putting on the sign for this place. Up next is the train track farm, and it's not too far from here. Before we get there, I'd like to say thanks for liking and subscribing. It's a great way to get this series kicked off right. This is my current train track farm. If you've seen anything I've posted before, you'll know I'm a huge fan of the trains in the Create mod, and I'm going to need a ton of tracks for what I've got planned in the future. It works pretty simply so far, just cobblestone into millstones that generate gravel. Some of the gravel gets washed into iron nuggets and flint, some of it gets into this basin to mix with the flint. The flint gets added with some lava, pounded together into the andesite. The andesite runs all the way down this belt to here. It gets cut in half, mixed with some iron nuggets, smashed once, and turned into train tracks. Currently, it generates about 300 an hour, which isn't that great actually for what I'll need it for. So I'm going to have to revisit this another time. I'll also have to put a roof on this place. If you can think of any ideas to improve the train track farm, or possibly even an idea for the roof on this place, please let me know down in the comments. Quickly moving along, we're going to look at our precision mechanism farm next. This place is pretty compact, but it gets the job done. You toss in some little cogs, large cogs, some iron nuggets in here. Those load up into our deployers. Throw your gold ingot in here, and that spins around 5 times, and hopefully we'll get a precision mechanism. We did. Awesome. I'll end up needing them for a ton of things, including rotational speed controllers, train controls, the mechanical arms, as well as some conductors. I haven't made a sign to put on this place yet, as I'm not sure what to call it. I call that place the pump, I call the sturdy sheep farm sturdy. If you got any name suggestions, leave those in the comments, and hopefully next video we'll have a sign made. I'm going to take a moment to go off the island to show you guys what I'm planning on building next. This is what will eventually become my new train station. It's loosely based on the Den Haag HS railway station in the Netherlands, and it's by far one of the biggest builds I've ever tackled. Thanks to copycat blocks, I've been able to load in a ton of details, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. If we take a quick peek at the material list, you'll see we are going to need a ton of stuff. Now, most of it can be automated with Create, which means the next few episodes of this series I'll focus on creating farms to do that. I will post the schematic of this build in the description of this video, but I'd also like to eventually post a full version with all the shops, contraptions, machines, everything I'm going to end up putting in here. Now, I do think that the size and build of this is going to kind of inform future builds, which means it's going to need a new area. I tried to pop over to my Survivor world to show you guys my map so we could look around, and it's been about 10 minutes and it's just been raining. I can't get it to stop. I have set my days to be longer with the time control mod. I felt like 12 minutes or whatever it ended up being is not long enough. Hopefully it stops soon. Okay, finally, the rain stopped. We can take a look at our map here and kind of look at what I've discovered so far. And I've kind of looked at this area and thought it would be good enough area for our train station to go. We could put a little village surrounding it, but it is kind of far from the island. Now we do have this river here, and I think I've kind of got an idea of how we could possibly handle transportation for that. Something I actually haven't done in the world yet is make a portable drill. And I figured I could do that really quickly. It's just 4 deployers. I've got 4 deployers. I've got this little power line here that's 1, 2, 3, 4 across. Let's just place that on. Yep, that's right. Let's just give us a little turn on for a second. There we go. Okay, so the problem will be, how do we power the... I guess I could technically do it with 1. Could I not? Let's just do it with 1 instead. And have a depot. Yes, I have plenty of depots. So if we put that there, put that back on, get rid of this stuff. We don't need it. Got that. Get this, that. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, wait. Is this a 5 time? Oh, it's a 3 time. Oh, okay. I definitely maybe should have tried to automate this, but I only have to do it once for now. The steam engine's not hard. What else did I need? Large cogs? I should have, dang. Not unprepared. Little cog. Big cog, pellet, andesite, steam engine. Beautiful. I have to make this brass drill head. No biggie. And boom, portable drill. And I think you hold, no. How do you fill it? So I actually figured it out. I just hold this in the offhand and throw the coal. And it makes a terrible noise. I cannot wait to edit that down. I actually figured it out a moment ago. I threw a bunch of wood while this was in my offhand trying to make it into charcoal, and it all went into the drill. But now I have a portable drill. Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at that. That goes crazy. I do have the digging enchantment at my house, so I'm going to run over there really quick and put it on. I'm pretty sure that, there it is. Let's put that in there. Okay. Yep. Boom. Oh, here. We actually have this down here that we've been kind of working on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, actually. Doesn't do dirt, though. It still does dirt quite quickly, though. Like, is that... I haven't enchanted this shovel at all, so obviously... maybe I should get an efficiency book and see how it compares. But that is fantastic. That's all I've got for today. Next time, we'll start getting the machines up and running for bricks and sandstone. And I'll build an elevator to head down this shaft for the deep slate I need. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. It really helps me out. See y'all in the next one.